Welcome everybody to another installment of Crypto Moose. I am your host, Mitchell Bouchard. I am, just like most of you, I am a crypto NFT investor and enthusiast, I guess you could say. But ultimately, I love talking about cryptos and researching projects. We have tons to cover. I've been listening to the comments and I have been commenting myself. So if you've been receiving replies here on the channel, that is me commenting back. So thank you so much for all of you. Keep subscribing, keep liking the videos, because if you do that, it's going to encourage me to make more content. And of course, I'm the kind of person who's in the space who wants to help you all out. So just want to say thank you so much for everybody. Not quite sure exactly when this video is coming out. But anyways, let's talk about a couple of things. And of course, Mitchell Bouchard, and subscribe, comment, like the videos. That definitely helps us out here on the channel. So today we're gonna talk a little bit about how you can flip NFTs. Specifically, I'm gonna go over 2 NFT projects that I like. They've seen a lot of fluctuations over the past couple months, so I want to go over that, and that's going to be cornucopias. And if you don't know, JPEG Store is the #1 marketplace for Cardano NFTs. So if you're looking to pick up some NFTs, we do have a video here on the channel showing you how to set up a NAMI wallet and how to connect your wallet to JPEG Store, right? So for those of you that want to know how to do that, that's how you can do this. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to switch over a couple little things here. So let's get into this. So if I go back to the screen, this is going to be my NAMI wallet that's connected to jpeg.store. So go to jpg.store, and then what you're going to do is connect your NAMI wallet. If you don't know how to set up a NAMI wallet, we have a video here on the channel, okay? So watch that. So to make a long story short, I minted for these Hunk NFTs, and I love them. I think they look great. So here's an example of one of them. This is Hunk 3047. And what I wanted to mention was that there's a lot of opportunity to buy low and sell high. And flipping is basically when you do that. So there's one project, which I also love, I talk about all the time, is cornucopias. And honestly, I shouldn't even be sharing this with you, but I like to, give some advice and be honest with everybody who's watching, because that's what you get for watching. You get the good tips. Now, what I've noticed is a lot of times what people tend to do is they will either want to get out to make money just in general when it comes to investing. So what they'll do is they will sell an NFT, or even just in general, in any kind of investment, people are willing to sell at a lower price just because they either need the money, or maybe they made a mistake, or they don't, or maybe you could think about it that they just want to turn profit quickly so they could buy something else. But regardless, you can find deals. You can find NFTs that are cheaper than floor price, or people missell things. So if we take a look in this case for cornucopias, this is a great NFT that I would hold long-term personally. These are the bubble jets. So these are going to be a vehicle that you can use to race and fly in the game versus using the public transportation in the game. Now, these are NFT assets that you will be able to use in a cornucopias game. Now, what I've noticed specifically is some people will sell these more rare, like uncommons, and it will be much cheaper than the next one. So for example, if we take a look, I wouldn't flip this because I don't see the numbers working out properly, but this one is listed at 280 ADA, and the next one is listed at 285. So what you could do is you could buy one for 280 and then list one for 284, and that will probably sell before the one at 285, because people want the floor price. That's the cheapest one to get in order to get into the project. So what I've done a few times, if I just go back here, I should be able to see this. And by the way, I've sold tons of these hunks definitely check out that video if you're interested in just, learning more about, how to flip things. So if we take a look on the main screen, you can see here that I picked up a uncommon bubble jet for 218. Somebody was selling one, and I think personally that they thought maybe it was just a common, but it was a uncommon. So I looked at this NFT and I'm like, wait, the other ones, all the other ones are at least 235 ADA. Somebody's selling one at 218. If I buy this, I could sell it for 239, and somebody will buy that one if they want the cheapest one. So I hope that makes sense to you. Basically, you can pick up if you have enough room, because you have to remember there's royalties and transaction costs. Transaction costs are cheap, but there is like a 5% royalty, I think, with these NFTs. But anyways, to make a long story short, I picked one up for cheap because I thought it was selling cheap, and then I listed it just under where somebody else was listing theirs. Okay, so you want to be the cheapest, and that's a big advantage when it comes to flipping NFTs on Cardano. So I'll even give you another example. This isn't even something that I'm currently doing, but I just want to give you an example of what you could do. So let's say you got this the Ape Society, and by the way, I don't recommend picking up an NFT if it's not a good NFT, because it could either be a rug pull or for example, you could be stuck with the NFT, and you don't want to be stuck with something that you wouldn't want long term, or at least little to medium term. So let's say you picked up this Harold Roberts. Well, the next one is 2.7K. So you have 300 Cardano in terms of leeway to make a profit there. So you could, for example, buy this one for 2.4K, listed at 2.6. So if we take a look, if we were to buy this, let's just say that we're going to buy it. You have to remember, though, obviously I don't have enough to buy this one in this wallet, but you have to remember that there's a 5% royalty. So if you have a lot of leeway, this is where you can make some profit. So even if we go back to the example of the bubble jet, I had a lot of room for profit. So I bought one for 218 and then sold one for 239. So even with the transaction fee and even with the royalty fee that the artists are getting rewarded for each sale, I still had a lot of room to make profit. So again, you can go to the hunks, and if we look here, we have one at 39 and the next one is 42. But let's say there was one at 39, the cheapest one, and the next one was, say, 47. You could make like 5 to 10 ADA on that. And I know it's not a lot of profit, but it's something to keep an eye on, right? Definitely comment down below if any of you have done this, or if there are any projects that I should be looking out for, because I'm always ready. I only have a little bit of ADA here, but let's look at this. I picked up this hunk. I picked up this one for 59 because I thought it was cheap. I thought I could make a little profit. So I picked one up for 50, listed at 59. The floor price went down, but even then, I figured, I'm going to be holding on to this long term. But yeah, definitely. Just let me know if you agree with this flipping strategy. I just wanted to let you know and bring to your attention that there are a lot of opportunities with NFTs, and just make sure you have enough leeway, right? You don't want to try to make, a couple of ADA. You want to give yourself room, because if you have to make an adjustment, you have that room to do so, okay? So anyways, that's all I wanted to do in this video. I wanted to show you that there are opportunities for flipping NFTs on Cardano. That's how I do it. And if you want to learn how to get set up with the wallet, we have videos here on the channel showing you how to buy NFTs. Check out all the other videos. So even if you go to Crypto Moose, you can see all these other videos. So definitely check out how to set up a Nami wallet. We have that video right here. It's going to be a huge help for those of you that haven't done it yet. Okay, so that's all we have for you. Remember, if it's not your keys, it ain't your cheese.